kind of want to hold it like Rich so I can feel like...
This won't be in the way, but I'm used to doing it.
I haven't done it in a while. I don't want to mess up. Maybe for
I don't want you to. I don't want to be a jerk, but I don't want you to fuck it up.
Yeah. Nope.
We had 2 episodes that we had to get rid of because Joe goes like this, and then
you don't want to do the thing like your Garth Brooks because that's just too much.
What is it?
Yeah, it's the little.
It's this TEDx.
The little. It's like
yeah.
It's what like people use when they're on Broadway shows.
Hi, welcome to Overserved. See, that's how you would have to move with something like that.
Okay.
No, you got to be
performative.
You got to sell it.
It's a stage presence. Welcome to Overserved. Today we got Zach, Joe, and me. Okay, we're gonna get a couple drinks. We're gonna feel real good. We're gonna make you feel like you're in Hollywood. Get stoned, get high, a prostitute, and die. Heroin overdose. We're all gonna cry. Sorry. I got too.
Have fun with that.
Jeffrey Epstein
is alive. Here's the thing.
Welcome to another episode of the Overserved podcast, where we've brought back our friend Zach, the veteran with the sign. I am AC, Rich High Angry Cops. To my far left is my co-host Joe, Angry Joe. No, Angry Joe. G.I. Joe. Average Joe.
Overserved Joe.
I overstepped my bounds. We've been so close. I've brought you in as in the angry family. That's what it is. Yeah. You're not yet Angry Zach. One day. Angry sign?
You said I was your favorite Marine.
Oh, yeah.
Even more than Chesty. It is written, and one of the 5 things I have bookmarked on Twitter.
Yes. I said it and I meant it. I haven't met Chesty Puller. Could have been a dick. Probably a great guy. Still like Zach, though. It's a win.
I like second best.
When I'm not fucking up the intro or trying to do Broadway snaps with Zach as if I'm one of the Jets in A Streetcar Named Desire. Mm-hmm. Is that what it was?
I think it was, yeah. That's what I was trying to channel. Mm-hmm. Have we talked about that? Never mind, go.
No, that's it. Welcome to the show. We're starting it off weird. Let's continue the weird.
There was at one point where I was late middle school, and I took singing lessons from this lady, and she was teaching me like how to sing. Problem. Here's the problem. The song was Phantom of the Opera, Hang On, It'll Come to Me.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah, it was from Phantom of the Opera, but it's nighttime, high tense. Oh my God!
I've never seen the Phantom of the Opera, so I don't know. Nighttime.
Hang on, let me figure out this.
Owner of the day, man.
The Phantom of the Opera. Hang on.
If we went from Phantom of the Opera to Sunny
too, yeah.
The music of the night. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm high tense, sharp, blah 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 blah. And so
why don't you go do it?
Well, I don't want to. You'll get struck for it.
No, it's you singing it.
I can't sing. I would have to legitimately warm up for it.
Oh.
But the problem was when I started this. So in the South, it's very common. You do vacation Bible school basketball, vacation Bible school baseball, basketball, whatever. We did music, and then I was like playing instruments and stuff, and I would play in like the church band and everything. And so I got kicked over to like sing for this like musical. Hands down, one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Let me tell you why. Nailed it going into it. I figured out how to breathe right. It's a very hard song because like in the play he's like actually like sneaking around and he's looking for his love and stuff. So like the notes go up and down. He can go high or low, and he's all over the place. And so when it came time for my performance, my voice changed about a week prior.
Oh.
So I went from being able to sing it to flat. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It was so bad. People were laughing, and like at the time I was mortified, but looking back on it,
hysterical.
Absolutely hysterical.
Core memory.
That's like a deep cut of me as a person, because like I was just playing music and playing like church songs and stuff like that. But I remember nighttime, high tense,
you learn something new every day.
Each sensation. Like you're supposed to like do like that, and like I was like. Nighttime. Nighttime. Because prior to that, I was like, nighttime. Like, I had like a, what it was like?
Soprano voice.
You know what it was like? Dude,
or alto?
Do you remember that kid who was like on the bus, the country music singer? The Billy, he was like really, really popular.
Well, you have to tell me like more. Like, what do you mean? Like, he's really popular. He was on a bus. Like, he was on a bus.
Hang on.
A viral video.
Was it a short bus?
No, he was on a bus. Billy.
Was it a bang bus?
Country
Was it a
music.
bop bus? Bang bus?
Music.
I don't know anything about a bang bus.
Singer.
Never seen the internet.
As a boy. Hang on.
Billy
Gilman. Okay, yeah.
Familiar.
Well, can I see a photo of him?
One Voice.
One Voice. Is he the yodeling kid that was in like Walmart?
No, that's what he looked like.
I do remember him being in stuff, but I don't
even
remember
sound
what.
familiar.
Like his face is very familiar.
Hang on, let me find this.
Was he in movies? He's got headshots.
I imagine he was.
I got headshots.
Yeah, well, you got facials. It's different.
Editor prepared to cut this. Blah blah blah.
Is that an original or like a Disney song?
That's
It
him.
sounds Disney, doesn't it?
I think she likes it. I can't remember, but like
I think she likes it.
I think
What?
she likes me.
Jeez,
so romantic.
it was
and
so soft and nice. I
pornographic.
think she likes it. I'm just like, this is uncomfortable.
It's a soft hit.
But the point was, he had this like crazy career, very viral, everything else. Then his voice changed, and I think like now he's come out the other side of it. But like he was like, like that, like
Crushing it.
and then like his voice changed, and
Goodbye.
I don't know if you know this or not. It is a meat grinder in Nashville for talent. Like literally everywhere you look, some of the most talented people of all time, and they're like, next up, we have a girl who says she's, living in a crazy place. Her name's Taylor something. Next, let's go. Next, like it's just a factory.
Yeah.
God, that's kind of was like. I gotta find that music video now.
Was that the only musical you were in?
I sing at church, and that's basically it. I wanted to do acting. I really did, because I was obsessed with the greatest era of SNL at that time.
Oh, Will Ferrell, Sherry O'Terry. Was Tina Fey?
Yes.
Yeah, Tina Fey was there.
That whole
Weekend Update with Tina Fey and Jimmy Fallon, Amy Poehler.
And then Amy Poehler, like that whole group, generational run for SNL. But
Was Bill Hader, was he on there yet?
he came in towards the tail end of that.
Bill Hader picked up the torch and ran with it when it came to great skits where you believed through the character, that world that he created.
Barry might be one of the greatest shows of all time.
I've only seen some episodes. I don't know how I didn't watch the first one from the rip, but I started watching the third season was on something when I was sitting somewhere and I watched it. I was like, oh, this is cool. But it got weird. I feel like every show is good for 3 seasons. The second you pass that, it's too much.
Well,
there's too many changes. There's too many loopholes. Unless it's a big book series like Game of Thrones, where it's already written out. The Witcher, although they fucked that one up.
Yeah. They literally didn't listen to the guys like, I've studied this for a long time.
Yeah.
They're like, we have a bunch of other people who aren't as talented as you. We're going to listen to them. That was the end. That was the end of it. But no, that show was great. What honestly kind of made them stop and shifted the whole last season was COVID. So they filmed it with the COVID weirdness, and it's kind of rushed. But I do like Bill Hader because he does it. What's his name? Dan McBride does it. They start a story, they stop a story. And that's what I want. I don't want extra seasons because they got paid more money. I understand
Spin-offs,
prequels. Yeah.
It's rough. But no, that was the thing that I was obsessed with, and I watched it. I can still remember sitting down because it was one of my favorite things to watch was Best of SNL, Will Ferrell, Volume 1. Start to finish, just watched it. I would literally
I bought that DVD.
I bought it. When I say I bought it, I didn't return it to Redbox.
Cowbell was great. I can't rewatch it though. It's because
it jumped.
It was awesome in the moment. It was awesome, and I want more Cowbell. It was great, and then it was kind of I don't know, like a Justin Bieber song. It just got overdone, and I'm just like, I love it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I can't watch it anymore.
Same. The Robert Goulet skits are some of my famous.
Quote that song.
Goulet.
The entire thing.
That dress is so scandalous. And you know, another nigger couldn't handle it.
Goulet. And that's all he did to get in and out of it.
Goulet.
Goulet.
And it was just so good. Papa, I like it when you call me big. Papa.
To the honeys, getting money. play niggas just like dummies. Papa.
Well, but here's what's crazy. This was on NBC in like 2003.
Oh,
It's
dude,
right,
they had
it's
wild
NBA.
TV back then, man. You could do anything back
If
then.
if it's funny, you can say it.
The-
It better be funny.
It better be funny.
Yeah.
Expect some backlash if it sucks.
There's another one I like. The skit he does where it's like wear whatever you want, Patriotic Day. And he's just wearing
It was after 9/11.
It was after 9/11, and like everyone's like, whoa, whoa. And he's like, what's the big deal? And it's because he's got a thong on.
Yeah.
When he
But
turns
he wore it
around.
backwards.
Yeah, he wore it backwards. And so that's like, it's not even like a high concept. And so
Yeah.
that's kind of what taught me like comedy and stuff and like improv and the things of like the comedic beats of like you develop a premise and then how do you get the premise out there.
And the straight man.
Just,
the straight man
that's
is
a powerhouse in a bit.
you need to have a good straight man. Those of you who don't know what it is, the straight man is somebody that plays it as if they're not in a sketch.
Yeah.
If the sketch is Joe met an alien and is telling us about him, and then Zach is another coworker that's like, oh my God, the alien, that's so cool. I met a gerbil or a Sasquatch, and then I'm the third guy, and I'm like, yeah, that didn't happen. That did not happen. I'm the guy that's based in reality.
Level-based,
The
yeah.
straight man is the reality-based guy, while the rest of the scene does its chaos and its
Yeah.
shenanigans. But you need that straight man because it grounds it. Instead of making it like a weird
Well, he makes
Instead
it
of making it
normal-
like meta where everyone's in on the joke.
or like
Yeah.
a Monty Python sketch.
Yeah.
Where it's just all out there, which some of them work. Some of them you usually need a straight man to like bring it in because the straight man accentuates the craziness of it and can make it funnier because he's the litmus test of normalcy.
I'll give you a good example from the Will Ferrell Best of Volume 1 when he's the doctor who lost the baby.
I just lost it.
And the only person who can hold it together is, what's his name? Chris...
Kattan?
No, Chris Parnell, I think's his name.
Oh, I love Chris Parnell.
Yeah,
Chris Parnell is the best straight man ever.
He's like locked in.
I
I think
look
it's
him up.
I think it's Sherry O'Terry who's next. Everyone else is
Losing their shit.
Molly Shannon. Everyone else is melting, and even Will Ferrell's like this, and he's like, "I'll be honest,
I'll be honest, it was not my best work.
not my best work." He's like, "What do you mean?" Like just that ability to
Yeah.
sit in the pocket and like not break at objectively some of the funniest. The crowd's laughing. At that time, they were getting millions of views. Now they barely get a million, is what I've heard. Like I would be curious to know. I might ask ChatGPT that.
I'm
I
not
was just
gonna
looking at
lie.
Chris Parnell. I'm unfamiliar with him. Now I am.
You've heard him. He's been in everything.
He plays the dad in Rick and Morty.
I love that
Oh,
shit.
that's fantastic.
He does a lot of voice acting
Pickle Rick.
for stuff too. He was also the guy in Anchorman, the first one, where he's like, "Why would you say that, Ron Burgundy? Poop coming out of your mouth, poop mouth. I love you, Ron Burgundy. I hate
mouth."
you." It's great. He's so good. He's also in the like first viral video from the Sandberg era, Lazy Sunday. Lazy
Yes,
Sunday, wake
yeah.
up in the late afternoon, call up Parnes just to see what he's doing. Parnes, Joe Sandberg, it's cracking.
I mean,
Take a couple seconds, Narnia, then it's happening.
I haven't seen that one in a while, but I do know what you're talking about. Now I'm reminded of the Sandler Farley era. Completely different. All of those guys, absolute hitters. But for me, coming up, I was still a little young for most of that stuff. So when the Will Ferrells came out, that SNL group,
Yeah.
all of them, like, I remember watching Old School being like, it felt like someone I knew going big time. You know,
Old School was such a good
love
movie.
it.
just,
Such a good movie.
Good movie.
it's incredible. From start to finish, you can still watch it. There's a few other. I actually also like Starsky and Hutch. Absolutely hilarious.
The newer one?
I gotta watch it again. I
With
didn't.
Ben Stiller?
Can I tell
Yes.
you? I'm not a Ben Stiller fan in anything. Well, that's not true.
Dodgeball.
Heavyweights is great. Dodgeball was
Heavyweights is
great.
incredible.
Hate all the Fockers. I don't like a comedy of errors, which is what Meet the Fockers is, where a guy just fails and fails and fails, and that's where the comedy is.
Yeah.
It takes me out of the movie. I'm like, oh, yeah, he just falls over all the time and the end of the world, and he
Yeah,
can't do
yeah,
anything
yeah,
right. It's so irritating. And I know it's fake, and I know that it is a comedy of errors, but that's not my brand of humor. I can't
Well, there's
stand
nothing
it.
you can root for. Like he's the loser the entire time.
Yeah.
The whole time you're like, De Niro's correct. Like, there's never a time where you're like, it's a bit much. You're like, yeah.
But he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Is
he's constantly like degraded to a point where it feels
It's embarrassing. to
derogatory,
watch. Yeah,
embarrassing.
I don't like it. Yeah.
I liked Starsky and Hutch. I mean, I based a lot of my personality off of Vince Vaughn and Wedding Crashers. Like,
I will say Zoolander was awesome.
Zoolander's
Zoolander's
incredible.
a solid
The second one,
Yeah, swing and a miss.
That's that. We're just trying to drag
Make
that
money.
out. Make
yeah,
money.
same thing with Happy Gilmore too. Like,
Wash, rinse, repeat.
how do
garbage,
you
trash.
can't add on to Happy Gilmore?
Just leave it as it is.
He
It
was
fine
poor.
as it was.
He was an idiot.
perfect.
He found his thing in golf. The house of his
money.
grandma's going away. He's not making money at the time. How does he make money? Well, I'm going to try the golf thing out. Turns out he's a fucking natural, but he can't putt. That's his growth as he slowly conquers the game of golf.
And they just regurgitated another one.
And then, and they're like, oh, well, what happened? Well, he got the money. He got the house. He won the jacket.
Oh, no.
That's it.
There's
he
another
he
problem.
rides off into the sunset. You don't then
Yeah.
come back from the sunset and be like, oh, I forgot my shoes. Okay.
I think a better storyline for Happy Gilmore 2 would have been that his daughters go into golfing, the wife lives, and that like he passes that on to them and
She
teaches
gets it. She gets
teaches them the way Tubbs taught him, as opposed to like he just fucked everything
He's got to
up
come out of
again.
retirement. Yeah.
Like that was I didn't like that. Like he fucked up everything again. Oh, and his wife's dead, and like all these. It just
and he has
felt
to do it all to save.
it would have been cooler. I mean, I think it would have been a better storyline in general if it's like he's actually trying to be the person to like his daughter who keeps getting kicked out of hockey practice for fighting or whatever. And like that would have been like a way better premise as opposed to like, he sucks. He drinks at a Kroger. Like he fights people and now he's not fighting people. But, you know.
Yeah, because like the whole aspect was like he came from that conquered it and became great.
Yeah.
And then
Like that's
fucked it
the end
up.
of it. He calms down, takes a putt that's almost impossible, focuses his energy in his happy place, and then moves on. It's like the Indiana Jones that I haven't yet watched, where he's a drunk and he loses his wife and the girl beats the shit out of him, and it's like, stop up my heroes.
Which-
in my movie theater.
Which
Degrading them.
So there's Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out, and it was all green screen and horrible green screen.
It sucked.
And it was bad. There were moments of it of coolness of I can feel the old Indiana Jones in these moments, but the movie as a whole, South Park was absolutely right. They raped Indiana Jones. They're raping him. And so
I
then
didn't know they did that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that episode is dead on of South Park and how they treated Indiana Jones. They then made another one. I don't know if they did the CGI in it.
They did. It's
Like the time.
Did
Time
they make
dial.
him look younger
time,
too?
Dial of Destiny.
Dial of Destiny. Well, yeah, he's 70 some
Did
odd.
you ever see the show Shrinking?
Yeah.
That
No.
show. Yeah, I love that show.
It's actually a
Big
really
fan.
good show.
Love it.
It's very well written. Jason Segel. It's about a guy
Harrison Ford.
whose wife dies unexpectedly. He's a counselor, and like basically they all come together as a community, try to help him raise his daughter and get her off to college. It's incredible. It's like very well written. You and the
Yeah.
wife would love it.
Fast paced, good verbal jokes, tone of voice.
Who's Siegel?
Have you met my
Forgetting
mother?
Sarah Marshall.
Oh yeah, Forgetting Sarah Marshall guy.
Oh yeah,
Have
guy's
you
got
met
a
my
hammer.
mother guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, did that like the first 5 minutes
Or
of
How I
Forgetting
Met Your
Sarah
Mother.
Marshall is him just wagging that hog around on screen like, whoa. I mean, okay, dude. All
Good
right.
for you.
Not necessary for the plot at all, but okay.
One of my favorite movies. Hands down one of my favorite movies. But they
You
Russell
sound like
Brand-
you're from
Russell-
London.
Yeah, Russell Brand's in that too, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
They
Looking for his flip flop.
but in the indie one, they CGI'd it heavy because obviously he's too old.
Yeah.
And that's actually a dude, I love the way this is going. These are things that I really want to talk about.
AI actors.
There is now boomer on all content now.
I'm sorry. Explain.
So
I think I know where you're going with it, but yes, please explain.
okay, so the best example of it currently right now is Tulsa King, where it's Sly Stallone and he's like, I'm from. He like somebody made a clip out of it and it's the best. I don't know who it was, but it's like, hey, I'd like to buy a cup of coffee. Think I can get a cup of coffee in here? And the guy's like, yeah, you can buy a cup of coffee. I'm from the old school. We use cash. We don't use apps and phones and stuff. And he's like, we accept cash. It's not that big of a deal. He's like,
He's completely irrelevant.
Yeah, the old school, we don't put up with people to talk to us like that. I'm the Tulsa King. Like, it's just like that. And there's a whole genre of what I call boomer, where the whole premise is like, we still got it. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't. Like, everything in that show is like a...
So you've watched enough of them to...
It's a whole genre.
No, I watched Tulsa King.
How accurate was I?
0.
What?
Accurate? You know how much shit he pulled? And he already would have been indicted and arrested 5 times
No, I'm
over.
saying, like, how accurate was I in the description?
Oh, no, you're absolutely correct. I'm
Okay,
sorry. I'm sorry. The
Jeez,
plot,
I was like, wow, confrontation
Wow.
and a podcast. Oh my god.
Zach, fuck.
Yeah.
No, I figured you didn't have enough stress. I'm going to pile on some more.
No, well, but, like, there's even, like, one clip where he's, like, driving around, and the guy's like, I want to go to college. He's like, why do you go to college?
Yeah.
What you do is you learn how to do reading, writing, arithmetic. The real trick is actually... you got to show up, be on time, and prove that to your employer so when you get hired, they know they can count on you. Also,
Oh my god, I feel like 70-year-old and
Yeah.
60-year-old men are like, that's what I tell my employees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can they make it into a shirt I can wear at work
it's
tomorrow?
exactly what it
Boomer
is.
porn, 100%.
It's-
Plot line of Tulsa King's week.
Yellowstone was like that. There's a bunch
Yeah.
of other shows that are like that. I mean, NCIS, they're literally pumping Mark
They're there
Harmon
now,
full
yeah.
of drugs just to keep him going.
There is a scene from Yellowstone that is constantly played and replayed on as clips that like different AI channels take and steal
Yeah.
because they want to get content, right? And
From
the
us.
clip from
Dude, there's
us too, yeah, that
Oh,
happens.
dude, there's a group there's people that are targeting like our friend group. I'm convinced.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
They
I hate him.
rip our shit off a pepper box.
I hate him. I
Yeah.
hate them.
Useless. I hate it. So the scene is these bikers come up and
that's a
they
good one.
and they're fighting the two people that are on the Yellowstone Ranch property.
Yeah, my land.
And the guy's like, and he runs over 5 of their motorcycles.
That's
And then one of them comes up to him and he beats him with a cattle prod.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you come back here, I'll kill you. You're like,
I'll bury you.
brother, there's like 15 bikes there and there's 4 of you. And you're telling me that like one lever action Marlin 3030 is enough and a cattle
prod, yeah.
marker mabob is like that's it. All right, fine. You caught him off guard. Sure,
Just
whatever.
did $100,000 damage to all them Harleys. We're cool.
Oh, way
Yeah,
more.
No problem.
Dude.
Yeah.
So and then they like come back and they're like, "Hey, you came back. You're gonna burn my fields. Go ahead and dig a hole. We're gonna bury you here."
Yeah.
And they're like,
That's
"All
when
right."
That's when Kevin Costner comes back,
Yeah.
right?
He's like,
At
all right,
night,
yeah, we're
yeah.
not, all right, we're not gonna bury you, but you can't come back here. Where are you from, California? Yeah, you stay over there.
And they were like, oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, we're not. No, dude, you know what would happen if he ran over their bikes? One of those bikers would grab one of their pistols and start shooting, and then you better have an AR-15 because that lever action is gonna get like 2 or 3 shots, and then you're getting rushed by those
Maybe.
guys. And if they come back and they're gonna set fire to your shit, and you're already making them dig a hole, what are we doing here, man?
Yeah.
What are we doing? You
Yeah.
shoot one, you have them bury the other one, and then you have them lay down on the next one.
So do you bring these conversations up while watching with your wife?
Yep.
Or seeing it? Yep. My wife was like, you know, it's a show. I'm like, yeah, but it's wildly inaccurate, and I really can't get behind it. It's not based on Tulsa King when he's shaking people down.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to take over your business. And the guy's like, okay.
Yeah,
That's
he just
not-
like
what-
walks in
yeah.
and he's like, I think he writes it, directs it, probably
Yeah.
produces it. It's all like,
It's entertaining.
episode 1, I'm gonna be Italian. Like that's the premise of Tulsa King. What about episode 2? I will also be Italian, but I'm in Tulsa. You get it?
Can I wear a cape that says Super Guido?
Can I wear shoes that have heels hidden in them?
Oh.
Maybe it's a true story.
want to look
Yeah, like I'm I believe 5'7".
Yeah,
Ugh.
but it's,
this is it's Tulsa. All right.
that whole premise is like, think about an Italian guy from New York, the toughest city in the world, and like it's constant references. I grew up in like Brooklyn and stuff like that, and he's like, what if I was doing that, but I'm in Tulsa? It's not New York, it's Tulsa, and I'm the king. What do you think? Paramount's like $50 million.
Love it, love it,
It's
love it,
just
bring it
like,
on board,
or whatever channel it's on.
I'm going to do a whole bunch of rides. I'm going to wear a suit, and I'm going to punch people in the face. Remember what I did with the Expendables? All right, I'm going to do that way.
Yeah, that was actually the start of it, and I get it. I understand
Now,
that like
that was something else.
entertainment's made for certain people, and I
Yeah.
get that. But like the gaps are pretty rough. Like again,
There
I
was
think
no bridging the gap on that one.
well, like I think of the little coffee scene clip the most, where the guy's like, "We can take that," and he's like, in the old school, we didn't use apps or phones. We use cash. He's like, we take cash. Like,
why are
You're
you?
irrelevant,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
Why are you?
Thanks for mentioning your history.
Yeah.
Why are you talking like you're at the dinner table with your 35-year-old kids? Like,
Yeah, every show's a lesson. Every show's like, I still got it. They don't think we do, but we're the old school. It's just, I don't know. It's maybe it's because I don't like it because it's insulting. Feels pandering.
Oh.
I mean, but then the opposite end, Euphoria's not great as a message,
Dude.
at least.
My wife likes Euphoria. She watched it. She's like, the third season is kind of weird. It doesn't really end well. It's just kind of pieced together and
Very much so. I finished it last
whatever.
night.
It's like they had to hurry up and think of how do we end it all for everybody in each different ways that's kind of appropriate. And they were grasping at straws. But my thing was, okay, the first season had come out, and I go, she tells me about what's going on, and I also like watch a little bit of social media, and so I get an idea of like what the premise is, and I go, let me get this straight. There's a trans kid, a trans juvenile
Yes.
that is dating a girl.
Yes.
So
I've
boy to
taken
girl
this domestic,
trans,
yeah.
boy to girl trans is dating a girl
Yeah.
yes.
who's then also banging a dad. So we've got pedophilia and
Yes.
a trans person who's confused about the gender ideology, and then gets coveted basically by
I'm out.
the football player who's the son of the guy that is committing pedophilic acts and banging the trans 14-year-old high schooler.
Why are
So-
we normalizing this?
Dude, that's exactly it. So I go, so I'm going to watch a
well
show.
done, Joseph.
I'm going to watch a show where 3 people are trying desperately to bang an underage trans male to female. Are you, and you're telling me right now that everybody that goes, the so-and-so's filled with pedophilia is lying and full of shit. This is the most depraved, stupid idea for a show. I refuse to watch it. It's disgusting. Listen.
Don't
Well,
shove
the
that
whole
down my
storyline
throat.
Yeah,
in
don't
the
shove it
first
down my
season.
throat.
Yeah.
Don't even fucking make it. Hey, let's all try
But
to
they're
fuck
trying
a 14-year-old boy
Yeah.
that's confused about who they are and decided to lop off its
Without
dick or
knowing
do.
the plot line, are they Muslim?
I could,
No, the whole storyline with like the son and the
Coach?
the other
the
other trans girl is that the son's not brave enough to be his true self. Like that's the overarching premise is like he's not brave enough to be himself. That's why he won't date the trans girl, and that the dad allegedly didn't. He's like unaware of how old the trans kid is, but like it's very obvious that
He's young.
that he's talking to a high schooler. Like, and like he's talking about the normalization of all of it is pretty brutal. Like
It's atrocious. That's a big word.
because this is like in the background of like the main character is Zendaya, and like she's she's a drug addict that goes in and out of rehab, pretty much destroys her family's life every few months, and then she's back up on her feet in school, and then her best friend is a drug dealer. He's doing dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah, and so like all these things are like happening, like, and they're like it's just like high school, and I'm like,
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
yeah. So
Show me.
I finished it last night because like I do feel like I do need to know things culturally. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you. It's part of our job to be aware of what's going on in pop culture.
I will say this, and I mean this, cinematically, and like editing and composition wise,
Yeah. Lighting, audio, the whole thing.
it's really good. Like it's like, man, that's a good. Spoiler alert! 1, 2, 3. All right. So the first episode in the third season, the one girl is driving over the border, literally, from Mexico to America with some drugs, and she's driving up a ramp that goes over one of the fences, and then her car gets caught. But it's like, it's the tension and the way all this is happening.
You're in there,
You're like pulled
yeah.
into it, and so like, as like someone who makes content and stuff, I'm like, that's actually like really like I appreciate stuff like that, but then the rest of it's just trash. Like there's no redeemable aspects to any of the characters. They're all like the worst versions of a person. Like every person that you think is good and wholesome is actually depraved. It's like one thing after another, and it's like all sandwiched together. And I also think HBO couldn't afford anybody on there anymore, like any of the actors on there. And they were like, I'll do another season. They were all like, yeah, like $20 million an episode or
No
whatever.
thanks.
The one dude, I mean, he's the new It guy, the Jacob Elordi guy. He's like the new Hemsworth, basically.
Is that the
The tall, white, guy.
The male lead.
Yeah.
That was the football player.
Yeah, basically the male lead. Yeah, I would say he's
what
the
was his
male lead.
name?
Jacob Elordi. He was in Frankenstein most recently. He's in that Wuthering Heights
Oh,
video.
he was Frankenstein.
Yeah, he's Frankenstein.
Oh, I didn't know that was the
okay.
same guy.
Yeah, he's
That
actually.
was a really, really good movie, that Frankenstein.
I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really good actor. Like, I actually appreciate that.
I've never seen Frankenstein.
It was a very good interpretation of Frankenstein.
It is. I love anything Guillermo del Toro does.
Yeah, he's super talented
Yeah.
director, and he's very good at sci-fi.
Oh, dude. Labyrinth, such a good one. Is that the
I've
one?
never seen it. I want to sit down and have like a bro night and watch a couple like videos.
I love his Hellboys.
Hellboys are awesome.
What's the other ones he made?
Who, Del Toro?
Yeah.
Did he direct Sicario? Or was he just in that
I don't
one?
think
No, that's Benicio.
Benicio del Toro. Different.
Different?
This is a different Del Toro. This is a director Del Toro. He looks like a turtle. He's like a little
can relate
short,
to that.
squatty, like round man with glasses that are super thick.
He's like
He's a
really
nerd.
into getting this, like putting the story together, like the Frankenstein one that opens up.
His visuals and practical effects of like
So good.
model making, costumes, makeup. His attention to detail in that thing really makes the world special. It's not just, hey, we're going to blue screen this and we'll throw a couple bushes up and then, hey, we're on a different planet.
Yeah.
No, he like the sets,
Would you say immersive?
super immersive. Very good.
Yes.
Very good word.
Very good word.
Very
Shout
immersive.
Out. Shout out.
And it's not just immersive, it's like
I only got
HD immersive. Like you're looking at everything and the detail is unnecessary but so appreciated.
Yes.
one. Appreciate is a good word.
What is it? The Way of Water? Is that where they capture the little alien guy swims underneath? Or
Yeah, and like the girl falls in love with them.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one, but I believe that's
But
his as
just
well.
Falls in love with an alien?
the girl falls in love with the like I don't know if he's like a mermaid or whatever or an alien, but like he looks real.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I don't know, it could happen. And then like the backdrop is
Alex Jones is in the back. It's from the frogs.
told you.
They've got real human-animal hybrids, and that's one of them.
like, oh,
Well, that's pretty
and
good.
we're here. We have finally arrived. We have touched down, unlike what we did on the moon. All right, so hot takes I have controversy, conspiracy-wise. Ready to hear them?
Let's go.
Moon landing? Not a fan. I don't think it happened.
I think it happened. I think
I don't think it happened.
I'm going to tell you why I think it happened.
I'll
Everybody's.
tell you why I think I don't.
I bet you I'm going to tell
I'm
you,
going to sit here and listen to both of you.
and then you're going to be the voice of reason. We're all
I'm
going to
gonna
die. Most people that say the moon landing didn't happen are like, you can't go through the ionosphere and like what? We're wearing like a ship and like a plastic bag. You can't do it. Like here's the deal.
You're talking about the Van Allen radiation belt.
Correct.
Yeah, Nick is having a seizure somewhere right now.
So
Is he making a binder on this one? Or
no.
I'm not going to lie. You can do a lot of really difficult with some really basic stuff. People went over the falls in barrels that had pillows in it.
Yeah.
And I know that that's not the same thing as going into
I
a
understand.
different atmosphere. But at the same time, as long as something is heavy enough, thick enough, durable
me.
enough.
That's me.
That's you. That's
me.
us.
I can do anything.
And it has a neck. Oh, we're close. We're almost there.
It's nice working with you guys.
Then all it has to be is airtight. And you can walk around and do some crazy shit. So if you can just keep a rocket airtight that can go through the ionosphere and the radiological belt, then yeah, I don't see why we can't do it.
I heard if your butthole's tight, we can go to space. That's about it.
Elon's trying to
That's
go
what
to
I got from
Mars. If we didn't land on the moon, he would be like, then we're going to do it.
So
we're going to finally
Zach
do the
just
moon.
showed us pursed lips. He's holding back something and would like to say it.
Go ahead, you're up.
Okay, so do I believe that we strapped a Oryx vacuum to a side of a rocket and sent Tom Hanks into space? Yes. Do I think we landed on the moon? I did until very recently because we just went back to the moon and all we did was we hit it with a lap. It'd be the equivalent of me touching down in Buffalo, being like, what a great place. And I just head
And
on
then
back to
saying that
Nashville.
you stopped here and did shit.
That's what worries me. 2026, we don't have the technology that we had in 19, whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
to get to the moon. And then we're like, we went to the moon again. Did you go there on it? No, we saw it out of a very small hole.
Well,
Okay. And then you add that with the government disclosure of the 4 types of aliens.
Mexicans, Peruvian, no.
Different.
Nordics, reptiles, insectoids, and greys. That are the 4 different classes of aliens. And I don't...
Nordics are us, basically.
Vikings?
They're like
Aliens?
tall whites. Here's what's crazy. So I've been thinking about this. I've literally been thinking about this. All right. So
Have you been thinking about this?
I've been thinking
What
about
are your
this.
thoughts?
So I believe a lot of mythology is based on history, right? Mm-hmm. And so
It's their interpretation of what they see, lacking the words to describe it. Right?
exactly. Like Nick had a very good take on it on an episode of Unsub, like, because the biblical interpretation of an angel is like this like wheel thing with eyes, and the Bible, it says something like, what does he say? Like,
Be not afraid.
be not afraid, but the literal
Like
translation is like, please
Be
stop
afraid.
yelling.
Oh,
Stop screaming.
Yeah, please stop screaming.
All right, hey, say, hold on,
Hey.
I'm coming. Hey, listen, I'm an angel. God's trying to tell you. Shut the
fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. All right.
Oh my,
now that I have your attention.
oh my him.
Listen.
Get it?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
get it?
oh my God, yeah, this guy.
The angel's just going back to God. Can you just go to him in a burning bush? He's
Just
not.
give him something.
He does not like the eyes.
This is not a thing.
Do not wave up right now. Do not wave up. I said burning bush, not a wave. Ah, there's a wave. All right.
All right.
We'll see in a few hundred. You know what I mean? But everything's based on mythology. Like all right, stuff we see is based on mythology. If aliens are real, so the idea is that they would have visited Earth at different times, right? How wild is it that the beings that are known to live forever, pale white skin, beautiful long hair, all these different features. Another person I could be talking about, elves from Lord of the Rings. What if like they actually came down and that's where we came up with the idea of elves?
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
I have a question. Hello, wife. You can come closer.
Come on.
Just go to the left of the light so that way we can still pick up. No, you can come closer. You won't be in the shot. You're not in the shot. We talked about annoying things that we do as husbands when watching television with our wives. And Joe's like, do you like stare at the TV and go, that couldn't happen? Or like whatever. I go, yes. It's horrible. But I don't do it all the time. I do it with specific things. I know it's not everything. What is it specifically that I go like, it's just so true.
Well, like the first thing that came to mind, I remember watching a movie. It was like a detective or a cop or something. You're like, that would never happen. It wouldn't happen like that. Something like that. It was like, I can't remember. This was forever ago.
There's no way.
One of them was that movie where the mom has Alzheimer's and ends up killing all her friends. Remember
Girl?
that one? The mom faked Alzheimer's and killed all of her daughter's friends because her daughter got assaulted.
She planned that shit out.
Oh my gosh, woman! It was like 3 weeks ago.
Heavens to Betsy.
It was 7 years.
What's
from
your
now.
what's your excuse? Do you have a baby or something?
Yeah.
The guy from
I can
Punisher.
remember when he last had a poopy diaper, like down to the minute. But I can't
When
tell.
was it? No.
1740.
It's true. She times it.
Oh, military time too.
Well, she's a
Good.
nurse, man. 24 hours.
So
Love
the
it.
video, it was a TV show. It was on like Amazon.
Oh yeah. His and hers, or hers and his, something like that.
Sure. You remember when like he went to go? This
Netflix.
is the moment. He goes. The detective who's like involved sexually with one of the victims is like trying to prove his innocence and like, but also cover up any involvement that he has in it.
Yeah.
And he goes up to a potential suspect and is like, "You killed her. You did it." And I'm like, "What are we doing here? What are we?"
Well, this is inadmissible and never will see the
like
light of
this
day.
is the dumbest shit ever.
Oh.
I'm like, what a great TV show, but you don't just go up to somebody and go, "I know you did it. Turn yourself in." The guy's like, "No,
The legal ramifications.
no, I'm not. Go."
I have other.
About Jurassic World, I don't know. I just threw something on because like I'm out of things to watch.
I'm upset that they changed that poster. You know what I'm saying? From Jurassic World? Never mind, I'll pull it up later.
Pull it later.
Anyway, yeah, you just watch the show.
Do you
Yeah.
do you watch the murder documentary, scary
Yep.
stuff? Why? Why?
No, before baby, I was falling asleep.
It
That's
must
what-
trigger the same part of the
So
brain.
why is it that the Whammons love murder?
Oh.
Like, I'll come in and it'll be like the worst documentary ever, and Christy's just like, dude, this is so great.
Yeah.
She's like locked in. I'm just like, I'm gonna watch Family Guy on my phone. Like,
Dude, my wife is going to a murder
trials are a
comedy
big
show.
thing.
Yeah, she does watch the trials, but sometimes those are helpful because if it's interesting enough, then I'll do a video on it. But sometimes I'm just like not interested at all.
So we got Ted Bundy, Gacy, Geen.
I like that.
But they're going to a murder comedy show. This comedy show is going to highlight 4 murderers. My wife and her friends are excited. They're like, we're going. Oh, my God, we
We're
need
going.
shirts.
Yeah, let's get shirts.
Yeah, it's a comedy show.
I just watched Euphoria. I finished it last night, and I think it's a horrible show, but I think it's expertly shot and edited.
Yeah, but the music this time. Well, I mean, it was Hans Zimmer, which I like him, but
I knew there's a reason I liked the music. Like, it's the greatest composer of all time. I was like, this guy's awesome.
It didn't fit the show because the last two
Was Labyrinth. Yeah.
And it's just like, what are we watching? Like, they were
What-
playing like Ave Maria during one of the scenes, and I was like, this is supposed to be like the weird Labyrinth music. I don't know.
Well, it's supposed to be like high school and stuff. I think that's why they made the change. I think they made that change specifically because they're supposed to be older, and as opposed to like Labyrinth is like, you don't know my name.
I don't know. I don't know how to do this.
You can sing. Go on. You're doing it.
No ASMR.
Whoa. Hang on.
Quiet.
Yeah.
ASMR, you talk normally into the microphone.
Yeah.
ASMR.
You still whisper.
Boop beep boop.
Why are you booping the mic when you can just talk to us? Like, I
But
gave
she's
it to
making
you
the
so we
boop
can
noises,
talk about
yes.
things.
I don't know what to do.
Stop
with
pointing the mic away from you.
She's like Will Ferrell. What do I do with my hands?
Joe, keep trying.
No, I'm the
Here,
wrong guy.
You got it.
There you go. Very good.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So what?
I still don't know.
See? It's in your head. Yeah.
That's what they should have had in the show.
You
I
think
don't
they
know.
should have done that?
Yeah.
I just don't like.
I don't
how
like
it's-
holding this. Sorry.
I don't like how normalized.
No,
a lot
trust
of
me,
this
I know.
stuff Is.
Yeah, it's the
Oh.
first season's fucked up, especially, or maybe it's both. I don't know. They all
It's
kind of mesh
all
together.
of it.
It's
There's
really fucked
no.
up.
It doesn't end well.
Yeah. I don't know
It's
why.
obvious they all wanted to wrap it up.
The only reason I watched the third season was because I wanted to see Rue. That was the only person I cared about in that show,
Really, the
and she's dead.
heroin drug addict.
Well, yeah, like that was the only storyline that they cared to like do something with. Everything else was like, what did even that Jules girl? What was she? They had like a 10-second shot of her in the last episode. What was the point? And then Nate just got his ass beat the whole time.
Well, that's because he's
Yeah.
White man.
he's the patriarchy. He's traditional, and
Oh.
they're killing it off.
Oh,
Like,
it's deeper than.
I believe that's why they showed him and his family as like the worst example of people that are failed, that hide and pretend to be good and holy, but the reality is they're the most depraved.
Yeah, he sucked.
It's
I didn't feel bad about
heavy-handed
him.
is an understatement to describe the way they delivered that message.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't even pay attention to the other storylines. I just liked Rue. And I liked that it's sad because she was like all fine in Jesus. And then she's.
You
Met Jesus?
Huh?
Then she met Jesus?
And she met him.
Okay.
Spoiler, hang
Oh,
on.
I think she
Spoiler
met him.
alert.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Spoiler. She ODs.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's,
But it wasn't even like.
Oh,
She-
drug addict ODs on a TV show?
well, like, it's honestly, it's pretty obvious, like, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But, like, because like, her character has, like, this come Jesus moment. She reconciles with her family, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Now she dies.
oh, no, she's actually dead. Like,
Yeah.
it was obvious that, like, that's the one message that might be salvageable, is that, like, addiction is a problem that you have your entire life if it's not properly addressed. But
Look how
You know.
sweaty I am.
why are you sweaty?
My
I just worked out.
palm's sweaty.
Are your knees weak?
Arms are heavy.
Yeah.
Got vomit on your sweater already.
Mom's
Lesbians.
spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Lesbians.
I don't like this. This isn't what I do.
What?
Well,
I know. You should do more of it.
Why don't
You should
you
use two
why don't you
hands
You know
check
what
too.
this reminds me of? I watched Smile
Yeah.
2 for the first time.
You know what
I
it
was
reminds me
really
of?
late to the game on Smile 2. It's a great movie. But she, spoiler alert, she kills herself in front of the crowd with her microphone. She shoves it in her eye, and then the whole crowd is now cursed with this demon. It's a great movie.
What shit are
Can't
you
wait for
watching?
Smile 3. What?
Smile
What?
too.
Smile too.
Never
Smile
saw
too.
it.
Smile.
Well,
one
I
was
just
good.
ruined it for you. Don't watch it.
They
No, I
promoted the
probably
movie
won't get
really
there.
well. They had like paid actors sit behind home plate at baseball games. Just
Yeah. It's a good movie.
and it was it was great. They
That
just
was
had them
great
pop up
marketing.
randomly and like just
So
randomly.
it's just a horror flick then, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's
But
stabbing
it's
your
like
Demon
so
that takes
bleak.
you over, only you can see it.
Yeah.
And the idea is that the only way to get rid of it is to pass it on to someone else.
But how
It's
do you
bleak.
pass it?
You gotta.
Oh, they kill themselves in front of you, and then
Yeah,
the demon
they-
passes on to you, and then
yeah.
you pack yourself. But the demon got into a pop star, and she kills herself
So
in
you're
front of an
fucked
entire
anyways.
arena,
You're
and now
screwed.
it's so bleak.
Wow.
Yeah, but you think that she's getting out of it, but it's all hallucination. It's so bleak. It's so good.
Damn.
What else are the women's into right now?
I really want to see that movie Obsession.
Okay, yeah, I've heard that's really good.
Yeah,
You know, it's made by a YouTuber.
yeah. So is Backrooms. There's another one
Whoa,
too.
what? Easy.
Backrooms.
Not in front of the child. Not in front of the child.
Oh, I hope he's
Oh.
not fussing.
Ah, he's fine.
He's with Grandma.
You've got a good security system, so I'm told.
Dog park.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like,
Dogs, cameras. You should get on this. When are you going to come on?
what? I don't want to be on camera.
Why not? They're all the same.
I'll be the voice behind the camera.
This is literally the pitch that Christy gave me. She's like, I can be off screen on the mic, and I'm like,
Or I'll wear a disguise. Just,
no,
give me one of
like
those,
we're not
stupid-
doing that.
Oh, the nose with the mustache.
Groucho Marx
Yeah.
mask.
And I'll just wear something different every single time.
I thought we wear something different every single time.
Nobody steal that idea out in the crowd. That's my idea.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
yeah. You watch. Don't do that.
Dare you?
You should do it first. That way they can't steal it.
Well, I don't have anything to talk about. Not interesting. All I know about is like diapers and stuff right now. Like he's in size 2, Pampers. That's all that I
Does
have.
he
in
fill
my-
them up with poo?
Yes.
Like a lot?
Yeah.
Okay, talk about poo.
Peas constantly.
What different colors and shapes or consistencies?
Yellow, loose, chunky.
How was that first week? How was that first week?
No.
Right. The first
The black.
I remember they gave us a chart. They're like day 1 through 3.
Weird.
This day
got a
3
chart?
through 5. It was just like a little.
I
card
did not get a
They
chart.
sent us home with.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, it was a hospital.
Oh, I had my
It's
baby
still
in my
weird.
living room.
Did you really?
No.
See, if I felt like you did. I don't know. I don't know.
They
how-
rented a pool.
fuck it, yeah.
They rented a hot tub. They put it in there. They sent it back used.
I hired
Yeah.
a midwife. yeah.
Errands. They rented it from Rent a Center.
really using that
Rent-a-center.
Costco return policy, huh?
right.
I get you.
Well, thank you for
Ow.
coming down.
Okay, you're welcome. I don't remember. What did you even need me for? Look how sweaty
That's
I am.
what I needed because
Wow.
you're nervous.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's something wrong with
From
me.
this?
Yes.
No, it's from working out. Oh, he's
Oh,
crying.
because you're blasting gear.
She's
yeah,
blasting
she's-
gear.
Yeah.
She's on that liver
I'm
king.
making milk.
Liver
Yeah.
King. Yeah, drinking milk.
I'm making milk.
I'm making milk.
That's a
yeah.
Oh,
Making
That's a
milk.
shirt.
making milk.
I'm making milk is such shirt.
All right. He sees ghosts.
No, like she's just hearing it in her head. The baby's
Oh.
not actually crying. You just hear that noise like baby's crying, but it's not. It's not real. So back to this moon landing thing real quick.
I just think it's weird that when we went back, we didn't actually go back. We just lapped it.
What, the moon landing?
They just drove around the
Yeah.
moon, and they were like, "Yeah, it's still there."
But
I
did
don't
you
know,
see
I
the
think they-
videos?
I think they went down there once and they were like, "This place kind of sucks."
I would settle for that.
Dusty balls, yeah.
They're like,
Did
"Oh,
you see
look,
the footage
there's
though? The news footage they released from like the 50s and 60s, and it just looked like cardboard holes punched in paper.
In Burbank, California. Yes,
Yeah,
I
like,
agree.
Just insane. But here's my thing though. Even though they're telling us we may not have gone because it's all like working in psyops, like wouldn't you want like, hey, we never made it. This is all fake, but we've really been there. You know what I mean? Disinformation campaign.
I think
am
a
I going too
lot
deep?
of it was disinformation against the Russians because we were trying to outspin them to basically bleed them dry, which is what we did.
I like it.
We 10x their spin, so they couldn't keep up, and then everything else collapsed, which led to honestly a bunch of other horrible
I did
things.
not know that angle.
I mean, that was basically. Am I wrong? That was basically.
yeah, it was a strategy to to bankrupt the USSR.
I
Yeah,
love it.
because it has endless expense, right? You're like, you could end up doing it forever, and you know they sent up a dog, they did all those things, and we were still like doing more and more and more, and then they lost that.
Yeah.
And then when we went into nuclear, they rushed into that too, which is what led to the Chernobyl thing because they didn't have all the proper safety precautions in place and things like that. Also, an incredible show on HBO, actually.
Yep. Not like accurate with like some of the burns. They overdid it, but it means it's a drama.
Yeah.
I need to watch it. I've seen
So-
a couple like portions of it, and it was captivating. And I remember when it was out, everybody said how great it
We've
was.
ripped
Very.
shows from top to bottom. We get involved. We ask questions. Are there any shows that you just mind-numbingly watch and just effing enjoy without digging in too far into the plot or trying to find the holes? Is there anything you just sit back and just be like, this was nice?
Yes.
Yes, there are. I mean, you know, The Office, timeless.
Office.
Parks and Rec, timeless.
Yep.
Scrubs. I forgot
Dude,
how much I love Scrubs.
I haven't
Scrubs.
seen it in forever, but yeah, it
fantastic.
used to be
They're
on the
coming
TV,
back.
and I would watch it.
That's
They're
what
coming
pulled me
back.
back into it. They're doing like a reboot,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I need to rewatch this, and like I watched
Fantastic.
a few episodes back to back, and I was like,
Yep.
love this, and I know why I dropped off. I started deploying, so I wasn't home as much. New shows, there's what did me and the wife watch recently? It was like a documentaries, the one-offs, things like that. Those don't really count. I like that show Shrinking on Apple TV.
I'm a big fan of Shrinking.
I also like that show Friends and Neighbors.
That's a good one, too.
Might be one of the
Who
best
is
shows.
that guy? What's
John
his-
Hamm.
John Hamm.
It's
Super
you
wealthy
need to
guy.
watch this.
Everybody loves John Hamm in Hollywood and say how much of a nice guy he is and a great guy to work with, and he's in so many projects.
Yeah.
I just haven't really seen anything besides
Mad Men.
Mad Men. And even then, I didn't really watch Mad Men.
So people are saying that this is basically like a spiritual sequel to Mad Men, right? Because the premise is he's a high successful guy doing all these things. He's chasing everything. This is not a spoiler. It's in the first 3 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
And then he finally gets to a place where his life's stable and he's, his lifestyle and his paycheck are matching. He comes
He's
home.
arrived.
He comes home and his wife and his best friend are hooking up. And so then, in order to find a new way of life and to provide for his family, he just starts stealing from all of his wealthy friends because he lives in this very wealthy area where they don't lock doors, they don't do all this stuff, and they would never
They
suspect.
have so much shit there, you wouldn't even notice it missing.
Yeah. And so, like, the idea is, like, it's like if whatever his name was in the Don Draper, this is like what would have happened if he'd got to the top. This is supposed to be like
A fall from grace.
yeah, but it's incredible.
It's a wild story. I love it.
It's great.
Big fan. So I can watch that one without thinking much.
Is that where the meme comes from, where he's dancing in the blue light?
Yes,
That's
'cause
exactly.
he's at a rave with he's at a club with all of his friends.
High as balls.
Yeah, high as giraffe, but he's having a great time.
How
That's
high
good.
is a giraffe? You said it twice now.
You walk under it.
What's the average height of a
No,
giraffe?
no, man,
7 feet.
I'm not a zoologist, dude.
You should be.
What about you, Richard? What is Richard watching right now?
YouTube, the series though, like you can watch TV shows on YouTube, like
Yeah.
The Office or whatever. You can buy like a season instead of going to Netflix. It's a British game show kind of called Taskmaster.
I don't know about this.
It's awesome. They've got 21, 22 seasons,
Shit.
and they do like 2 or 3 seasons a year. It's like every like 4 months, 3 months, they do another season. And what it is this comedian Greg Davis and his partner, who's also a comedian and writer, Alex Horn, sit on 2 thrones. Greg Davis is the Taskmaster, and Alex Horn is his little like minion. And there's 5 comedians or TV show people that try to accomplish the tasks that the Taskmaster provides. So let's say it's like, go touch that wall and come back as fast as you can.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very easy and straightforward, right? But if you put like obstacles in the way, people have to figure out how to get around the obstacles. You can't touch the floor. You can't touch anything blue. And
Yeah.
And anyway, they do all these different things, and because it's comedians doing it that are having a good time, and it's a lot of problem solving.
Mm-hmm.
One, it activates my brain because I'm like, how would I solve that problem? How would I do that the fastest or the best to win? And then because it's comedians, it's hysterical because the back and forth between the minion and the people that are attempting the task is hysterical. So they all 5 attempt a task. The best person of whatever wins, that task. Because there's 5 of them, you get a maximum of 5 points, a minimum of 1 point. And then you win each episode. And then eventually your whole score is tallied up and you can win the season. And it's great. It starts off.
I like that.
It starts off on it. And it's 22 seasons in. And they've got Mamjani, that guy. He was in, he's an American actor. Kumail Mamjani.
Kumail, the guy who was fat and became ripped.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes. And then last season they had, do you remember the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yes.
You remember the crazy guy that was like dating the Hispanic tough detective?
He's also in Give It Everything You Got. Give It Everything You Got.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
He was in it, and he was a animal. It was absolutely hysterical.
That's
He just
awesome.
destroys. He's like, my main goal when I get here is I'm going to break as much shit as possible, and he does. But either way, there's 22 episodes.
Oh.
There's 22 seasons, like 8 or 10 episodes a season.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and they're 45 minutes an episode. And let me tell you, you can watch it from beginning to end. And then you kind of forget. I've forgotten. I've started rewatching the seasons for a second time. Like, I've watched them all, and now I'm starting back at the first season, and I'm on like season 7 again as I watch the new episodes coming out each week.
Yeah.
It's that good. And then it's also good because You can just play it in the background while you're playing on your phone or doing something.
Love that.
Because there's like 4 tasks per episode. So you can watch 15 minutes of it and then get distracted and come back and they're on a different task. But you can, I'll watch this task. Or, this individual task is only 15 minutes. I'll watch it and then I'll go fuck off and do something else.
It doesn't require full attention span then.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, you can jump in and out of the episode. You know, and you can rewind it and be like, I missed this task. Oh, let me just rewind it 5-10 minutes and there's the beginning of the task. And dude, it's absolutely hysterical. We'll watch an episode later on.
Okay, yeah.
When we eat Imperial pizza, staple of Buffalo.
Shout out.
When we eat some Imperial, I'll put an episode of it on.
My mouth just watered a little bit.
Mine too. That soft, doughy, sweet sauce. It is a doughy pizza, but it's great.
Dude, you lead, I'll follow. It's just, I'm still stuck on the salt and vinegar wings. I can't.
Pretty good.
Would have never guessed.
Yeah.
Whoever was that first brave soul, shout out to them.
Buffalo was voted one of the top 10 food towns in America by Food Magazine, Food Network, something like that. Like a year or two ago.
Hell yeah.
And it's might have been like just after COVID or just before. It might have been a little while. My brain's broken. But it's true. We have a ton of mom and pop shops. We're not in New York City where you get a restaurant in every corner, but we are filled with unique mom and pop shops from every walk of life, every cultural background.
Dude, they're culinary legacies, man. Family to family.
Damn, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Well said.
Oh.
That was, yeah.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Thank you.
That's actually how I would describe it. Cheers. Yeah, that was great.
Culinary legacy of the city of Buffalo.
Yeah, it sucks there's not many of those. I mean, Nashville's doing this thing where it got really commercial. Now it's kind of swinging back around. I know a guy who owns a few restaurants in town. He's doing some really cool things. Because he actually wants more mom and pop style things,
you said,
less chains.
Because people care.
Yes.
Because it's unique. You go, listen, I get it. Red Robin makes some good burgers. And if I'm going somewhere and I don't know what to do and I don't have time to try and think about what I want, I know I can get a burger for $25.
Endless fries.
Yeah.
And I can go there. Consistency. You're not afraid of it. You're safe. I know what I'll get there. But here's the deal. There's not, the entire city of wherever you go is not filled with transient people that are there for a weekend. So the city of Buffalo has got a lot of people that laid down roots and said, I'm staying. The city of Buffalo lost population for a couple decades after the 60s or 70s because the jobs dried up. And now we're starting to gain. So everybody that's been here since the 60s and 70s, which is a lot, that just kept their roots here and kept their restaurants going, that's the amount of dedication people have to staying in the city and supporting local restaurants. And let me tell you, the restaurants are good. If you suck, you don't get service. No. If you're great, we will keep you open. And COVID unfortunately took away a lot of really good restaurants.
That's also what really hurt all the places in Nashville.
Yeah.
There were staples and they just couldn't do it. I mean, a friend of mine sadly lost his place. He decided to close it. It's called Semper Sliders. Shout out Zach Jenkins. It's actually the first time me and Blaz ever met. We met there for a burger. Marine, he had been on this thing called Food Truck Challenge for Food Network, won that, did a bunch of other things, and he set up right across from the Opryland Hotel and had these incredible burgers, just simple sliders, perfect, nothing too fancy. But post-COVID, I mean, he couldn't get anyone to come back in it. It's just couldn't maintain help, all that stuff, and it was just kind of, the writing was on the wall a little bit. And
we had a guy, so we don't have a county mayor. He's kind of the county executive, and he's the voted figurehead of the county. He's the mayor for the county, but we call him the county executive.
Yeah.
His name is Mike Pollencards.
The administrator.
Mark Pollencards, yes.
Yeah.
He's a jizz.
He's a hard jizz.
He's an absolute dried up piece of worthless cum.
Jizz.
I thought you were going to say something cool about him.
Nope, he's horrible. He's absolutely useless.
The build-up was soft and noble, and then now we jizz.
Story of my life.
Yeah, he shut down everything. He tried to get people locked up with the health codes.
So
he's going after so many people because they just wanted to
small businesses.
Small businesses. He crushed
shut
them all.
Down, and they wanted that, dude. They wanted people to feel the pain, the threats.
Trying to arrest a gym owner because he
Outdoor
refused to shut down during COVID.
He probably
Deronio, I think
probably
it
liked
was.
the video when CNN changed the color of Joe Rogan. He's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, he ate that horse paste.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now he's like tweeting ridiculous about like weird lefty policies that are like, dude, you're the county executive.
Oh,
I don't
I
give a
hit
fuck
my
what you
mic.
think about Trump. Joe hit the
guys.
mic. Everybody have a drink.
There you go.
Cheers.
You're my county executive. I don't give a fuck what you think about Trump. I want you to make sure that
Do your
this
fucking
little
job,
do your
dude.
job. I want you to make sure this little slice
Yeah.
of area that you're in charge of
Taken care
is
of.
awesome. You every pothole better be fixed before you start talking about tariffs.
Yeah.
I don't like shut up.
Who's the governor in Tennessee?
Bill Lee. I love him.
Okay. You love yours.
I
You're
haven't-
probably a red state, right?
Yeah.
I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing.
He scoffs. Yeah.
Well, we're a blue state, and our governor Hochul, as soon as you said Mark Poloncarz, I immediately have to go to, they're putting a law through New York State right now. It's sitting in their Senate, and they're going to vote in. They don't like the term mother and father. They want gestating and non-gestating.
Like, what do we-
Non-gestating being a dad, gestating parent
This is at
being
the
the
state
mother.
level?
This is a state law.
I'm
they're
glad
trying
you
to
guys
push
are
it right now.
paying for that.
Absolutely.
Right? Like that's the thing. We have to
Well, why?
So,
Because we want to
again-
break up the family and make it not feel, you know what
we
I
want to
mean?
make people
There are no
feel-
such thing as coincidences are not real.
Yeah.
Well, how many coincidences until mathematically proven impossible is
Well,
where I'm at.
like, I mean, you're doing something very specifically. So, like, I agree with Rich. If your potholes are filled, the city's doing great. You tweet until your heart explodes. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But that's not what's happening anywhere.
No.
Like Tennessee's come under fire recently because there was gerrymandering, right? And so it changed the districts in the state. However, no one blinked when like 12 other states did it, but it was like a big deal that it happened
A
in
red
Tennessee,
state.
and they're like, "Oh, all the Democrat seats don't exist anymore." Blah blah blah. And I don't know, but this.
Oh yeah, that kid with like the fro who's like super ignorant.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but yes, I'm not even sure about the idea of redistricting every year. Or however often they do it. I don't know much about it, but like, it happens in other states. It happens. States do it every few years, and like
It's based on the census and population.
it's based
They
on the
redraw
census and
voters.
population, and from what I understand, this is supposed to be like a more accurate representation of the voting population as opposed to what it was before. I'm not in
Supposed
politics.
to be. Supposed is a big word.
Now, from what I've seen from Billy, I have liked a lot of the stuff he's done. He passed a lot of things like in Tennessee, I believe it was him. He passed this thing where everybody in Tennessee can go to community college for free.
Love it.
Like
I'm
that's
for
it. You have to show up. The end. And so you can go there for 2 years, get 2 years of
College,
all your gen
associates.
eds, and then go straight to wherever you got to go.
Yeah.
Or just do it. So whatever you have to do. And so, but like Tennessee's also been like the center of controversy lately because like everyone, it suffered. There are people there, paid actors, who suffered, paid
Shills?
protesters. I mean,
okay.
who suffer from wannabe main character syndrome. So a big thing that happened was the Apache pilots flew over Kid Rock's house. Everybody saw
Oh,
yeah.
we talked about
Yeah,
that
we
one of
did.
our episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Boo, who?
so for anyone who doesn't know, Nashville is just down the road from Fort Campbell, right? And every month at the beginning or the end of it, guys are trying to get their flight hours because I don't know how much it is. I think it's like $1,000 that if they don't maintain a certain amount of hours, they'll lose on their
They
paycheck.
lose their flight status.
Yeah, they lose their
But
flights.
also, like, you lose your flight status, like, you've got to it's an issue. It's a big
There's like
issue.
9 different ways.
Yeah.
The equipment needs to be flown. It has to be maintained. We need to do test runs.
You have to
There's-
get your flight hours in, otherwise
we
you're,
know this.
you get in trouble. Like,
Yeah.
A
a
ton
pilot
of-
that doesn't get his flight hours in is like grounded, and you have to go through like retraining. It's
it's a problem.
it's
right?
a big deal.
Absolutely. It's a
it's
fucking
not
money loss.
I guarantee right now there's pilots all in the sky. There's a bunch of military helicopters, planes, whatever around Nashville. Very normal. They flew over Kid Rock's house. Again, for anyone who doesn't know, he has a to-scale replica of the White House that he refers to as the Southern White House. He lives in it.
Yeah.
Okay? So imagine you're over there, you see something, you fly by, go, oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
You fly by, right? Fly by, does the thing, moves on. Obviously, nothing bad was going to happen to those guys. A big nothing burger. But everyone else that day was a part of the No Kings protest in town. And so the very organized, very well-written, very scripted tweets
Well funded.
all came out that Trump's using the government to scare the No Kings protest people, which I think is hilarious because everyone who doesn't want a king I don't want a king. Do you want a king?
Nope.
Do you want a king?
Nope.
Nobody wants a king. It's funded by the Walmart
King-size
heiress.
kick car.
Right.
The heiress to Walmart, a certified big B billionaire, is
Walden's?
funding this protest. It
Walden's.
even says it on the flyer. It
Sponsored
says it
by?
on the flyer, yes. Like, by her, and everyone's like, that's all right. She's a good billionaire. No one's looking into, like, why that might be a problem.
Well, they're following the money on a lot of these investigations, and it's hitting the news. I don't know if you've seen it.
What investigations?
Following the money with all this, where all our tax dollars are going, where people are funding different forms of terrorism
Yeah.
in these protests.
Oh,
Yeah,
we talked
they're
about the
investigating that.
Southern Poverty Learing Center.
But not just them,
yeah,
though. All
yeah.
of it. Where the money went to, why the riots happened. So
Dude,
I think it's the Waldens. Is it Walden?
Sam Walton's family.
Yeah. Walton.
So you're hitting another thing. I've grown up in the South my entire life. I lived in Memphis. I have family in Tupelo. I'd spend my summers there with my cousins. Everything. My father's name's Bubba, like his father's before him and his father's before him. That's it. I'm as redneck as they come. Everyone's like, the KKK's everywhere, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
Never seen it. I've literally never seen it. I'm not saying racism isn't real. Whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Racism is real?
It's not as prolific as
what
they're
I'm
making
trying to
it out
say
to
is
be.
like when people would make movies about the South, when they would talk about Southern culture, it's always this derogatory, negative connotations of like backwards ass people who are just like racist and whatever, like blah blah blah. Come to find out, I was 100% right.
Yeah.
It was literally being funded by the Southern Poverty
Law
Learning Center. Or Law Center,
Law
yeah.
Center.
Leering Center is what we
We call it the
jokingly
Southern Poverty Learing Center because
Yeah.
it's a fucking
They were
scam.
literally
yeah.
funding racism in order to stay there.
Relevant.
Yeah,
I told
propagate.
Joe it's a return on investment. I give you $50,000, $250,000. Let's say it's 50, right? Because
Yeah.
one of them was like $70,000,
Yeah.
but we'll keep it simple. The math's simple.
simple numbers.
I give you $50,000. You ship in people and create a counter protest in Charlottesville, right? I then now go, oh my gosh, these racists gathered in Charlottesville ran over this fat white woman in his car because he's a psycho, even though we gave them the money so they could ship in people to do that.
Yeah.
Look at how real racism is. Now, guess what, Zach? That $50,000, I make $5 million in funding, in fundraising. Because
grants,
the racism,
federal support.
the racism is out there
and
and
then we
real.
initiate
Yeah.
lawfare.
Look.
And you go and sue and litigate every right-wing thing you could ever possibly imagine.
Yeah, they're gaslighting us into thinking that
They're
racism is still the
raising money
same
for
as
their
the
own
40s.
fight against us.
That's what I'm saying. Like I grew up in a very, very diverse area.
Yeah.
And so like when people were like, it's out of hand, and I'm like, if anybody would have come across a KKK meeting, I think me or some of my forefathers would have like known where there's people burning crosses and
There
shit.
would be signs. Yeah.
Like literally
Zach would have
none of
been
it.
in the daycare being like, oh my gosh, look at all these pillowcases, you know? And
That's
then like
crazy.
20 years later would have been like, oh shit,
I was so poor, all my sheets had holes in them.
Grandpa was in the Klan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the scene from
What kind of sash is
Django.
that?
What is it, Django Unchained? Where it's like they take off the thing. I can't see anything out
I
of
can't
this
see
thing.
shit out of this.
Well, I'm sorry. She stayed up as long as she could, making 40 hoods with eye holes in them. Next time your wife can make them.
Yeah, you don't ask me or my woman for nothing.
Yeah, it was great. But no, there was that happened. There was
Also
also,
not real.
what was the Patriot United fake guys?
Patriot Front.
Patriot Front.
Patriot Front.
The khaki guys that were all in the same thing. Joe and I talked about this. I said, you know what? What a perfect way to emulate all the things that like the super weird lefties, like I'm not saying like all left people or all liberals or whatever. I'm saying like the weird out there lefties, like their goal is
Their
to
version
have
of
people
what is bad is
hate
that.
the white Christian pro-Americans, pro-America, you know, patriotic Americans, right? That's the thing. We don't like white people because they did
They hate
slavery and other
nationalism.
shit. We don't want Christian because Christian family values, they
Strong.
judge people, right?
Strong.
And we don't like America. We need to start over. We don't want patriotism. In order to fix what we think is a faulty government or the holes in the government, we have to tear it down and start it all over again. Like that's the far lefty ones that are pushing like the weird propaganda and getting all this funding, right?
Yep.
What a perfect emulation of all those things that they hate by having a white guy in khaki pants, khaki associated with suburban everything, right? With an American flag
Yep.
and an American
fucking
face
polo.
mask, and they're all white guys in perfect uniforms.
Yeah.
And what does that
That's
show?
not
That shows like a
nothing.
unity of the whites. And like, bro, it
Not
was
even close.
so on the nose.
It was-
exactly the perfect enemy that these far lefty weirdos are saying. And once again, I'm saying far lefty weirdos. I'm not saying like a normal Democrat. that they're like, see, this is who runs America and why we have to tear it down. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, no, I don't fight with tiki torches. When they did the tiki torches, I was like,
Gay.
what a drama club. What a high school drama club version of what you think racism
club.
is.
Yeah, a glee club of racism.
A glee club of racism.
Zach was talking about accuracy with the filming and buying into different shows.
Yeah.
Right? Well, who's developing this show? Where's their subject matter expert?
It's just
on racism. Going Tiki torches make sense.
Tiki torches make sense.
Who's checking this shit?
Well, I mean, we want to have a fire, but we want to have it safe. I mean, it's racism, but it's not real racism. So we don't want them to burn anything because then we'll be held responsible.
So you put citronella on a stick?
Well, we don't want to have the mosquitoes come in here. Google's got 30 million of them.
Oh, zing.
What a beautiful callback it was.
Spin.
Oh, dude, no. Like
I used to do comedy, so I get it.
Kind of a funny guy.
I remember the day they came into Nashville. They came in. They all marched down Nashville with their racist flags and all this stuff. And the first thing I did is I looked at them and I go, why do they all have the same pants?
Yeah.
Why are they all in really good shape? Why do they all have the same haircut? Oh, wait, you can't see their arms. You can't see any distinguishing marks. They're all dressed the same. They're literally marching, and then they got on a U-Haul and drove away.
Hey, Zach.
You could barely get that in the reserves.
They got in a U-Haul and drove away, right?
Yeah. Seems like it'd be really easy to track who bought the U-Haul.
Let me ask you a question. What group would you think that would be if there was a named group? If you changed one thing, and I'll tell you what the one thing is. Everything's black. The flag's black. The face masks are black. The pants, everything is black.
How about Antifa?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Zach.
Antifa?
It's almost like Antifa in their black bloc just
Costume
decided
change.
to change uniforms
Yeah.
one day into the thing that they hate the most.
They wouldn't do that.
All right.
It's,
weird.
Hey, guys, you're Antifa. You already hate the government. You already hate all this other stuff. You're already willing to act and burn things down.
Dude.
What if
What if we were funding you?
What if we gave you a little extra money and you did a false flag operation? Because, the Antifa's so brainwashed, they'll be like, you know what? We have to show people that the racism is real. And we'll show them that the racism is real, just
By
like the
being
Poverty Law
racism.
Center, by pretending to be the enemy that we think is out there. It's not anymore, or at least not
never
even
go full
close to the
retard,
numbers.
man. That's solid advice. You don't go full retard.
Yeah, they went full retard. So they're like, oh my gosh, we are going to pretend to be the real racists so then people will wake up and join our side so we can fight the real racists. We're doing a good thing. The mental gymnastics are there.
Yes.
Right? They are really...
You've got
They've
me
done
on
it,
this.
though.
Right?
I mean, like, it was so funny because they even, like, had a website up that was a very well done website. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
not
man,
real.
if I'm racist on a shoestring budget, I don't know if I'm throwing together
$25,000 website.
It was more than that.
Yeah.
And then they
spent $10,000 on khaki pants.
Yeah, they spray painted the side of like a off the interstate, and I know exactly where the spot is. You actually can't access it unless you have like some sort of like legal authority. If you're like a cop or someone, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, restricted area.
it's a restricted area.
access, yeah.
Like it's very
If
dangerous.
it's got a fence, you can get in there.
Well, it's very dangerous, but like also like your average person isn't gonna.
They don't know where it is. They don't know how to get in. They're not going to operate.
It was
there.
stenciled too. That was the other thing. It was stenciled.
It's not art class.
So like,
Who are all the artists? Usually what...
Dude, all the signs I get made, I get them professionally made. I got to hire a guy. He does a thing, takes a week. The order comes in, shows me the
I mean, it wasn't like tagged, like like someone
stenciled.
spraying it and running away. It was like
for consistent exposure.
Can you read it down there, Jeff? I mean,
Jeff
number
is a good one.
4.
Racist Tom, can you
Yeah.
read this?
No,
Yeah.
it was absolutely fascinating to be in the middle of a psyop. Like it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
No
was
one
like,
cared. Like no one cared.
I literally just put 2 and 2 together because I've described the guys. I'm like, oh my, it's the perfect uniform for what
Yeah.
these weirdos think is.
But they've already
everything
been
bad
caught on
America, and then I was
camera
like-
changing uniforms.
I literally had that thought though in real time. I was like,
You know
what
what I'm
if
talking about? J6?
what if they just wore black? That's Antifa.
Mm-hmm.
That is literally everything that Antifa does. They just changed their uniform. Holy fuck. I think I just solved who Patriot Front is.
Yeah.
yeah.
They
I mean,
are Antifa, and if they're not, they're Antifa akin.
I mean, also say you're racist and you're going to do a racist protest. Anyone that's I've seen who's like actually racist doesn't really feel bashful about showing their arms
Or face,
or their
nothing.
face or anything else. I mean, they were covered up. They only had sunglasses, hats. That was it.
So
They had
no facial recognition software.
no facial
ever.
recognition
No
software.
face, no case, baby.
And
face,
and
no
then for
case.
some reason, I can't figure out why
stop.
we couldn't track down that U-Haul that was rented by someone.
With all the numbers on it?
Have you rented a U-Haul recently?
Oh, dude, I got...
You
know how many cases we've cracked with U-Hauls?
Oh, okay. So cops do know how to find out who rents a U-Haul?
It's easy.
Well, we couldn't do it.
We
Isn't that
literally
weird?
call U-Haul on a daily basis, like, hey, what's going on today? What's your hot list? Who's not returning shit? Where was it rented
Sounds like there's
from?
political pressure for like I don't know an FBI to like not look into those
I
things.
don't
Female
know.
body inspector?
I don't know. It's hard to say. It's probably nothing. You know what it is? It's a coincidence.
Ooh, I love co-science.
It's a coincidence. It's just
Speaking of coincidence, it's about that time for us to switch over to the after show. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, abrupt. We're gonna have some more conversations on the after show, only on Pepperbox, the Overserved after show.
Yeah.
That's why I cut us off because we're getting good and we have to save all the good juicy stuff for our paywall. Anyway, thanks for joining us at the Overserved podcast. I'm AC, Rich High, Angry Cops. To my far left, not in Antifa, is Joe, Average Joe, G.I. Joe, and our special guest here, once again, glad to have him back, is Zach Veteran with a sign.
No, just all wearing black hats.
Yeah, you're
black
both
shirts.
wearing, we're all wearing, oh my God, we're Antifa.
I think you become a male and you have like 3 shirt colors in your closet: gray, blue, and black. That's what I've decided.
You don't know me.
I've got purple.
He knows me.
I like pastels.
That is a color of royalty. And you
On
are
that
a
note,
king.
thanks for joining us. Goodbye, everybody. Say goodbye, Joe.
Goodbye, Joe.
Goodbye, Joe.